I think you're all I want for me. It was where you wanted to be. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause if you're not mine, then I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now, I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Whoa, sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are. Yes, yes, you are, baby.
Hey y'all, so welcome back to another vlog. It's your favorite nurse babe, Christen. If you're new here, welcome. Hey girl, hey. So we just got our lashes done before work. Now we're walking in. I got a couple of emails I gotta check so if I get into the office. So once I get in, I'll give y'all an update.
7 hours later.
All right, y'all, so I'm about to wrap up for the day. I'm headed home. I just wanted to check in with y'all to just give y'all a little check-in for today on what the admission diagnosis are for the patients that I admitted today. And we got a CHF patient I admitted, and then I checked on 2 patients that's already on our services, but they came into the hospital. So that's the perk of having us to be on your team. We check up on you even when you're not at home. They had one person was comfort measures only, CMO, so they're imminent into life. And then the other person I went to check on was confused and sepsis, so they were getting some IV antibiotics. So that's pretty much all right. That's my son's Calvin's teacher texting me saying that she's back at work tomorrow. But anyway, so that's basically what today was. It was pretty busy for a Monday, non-stop, because sometimes these admissions can be a little bit complex, never really straightforward. So you got to collaborate with a lot of people: doctors, social workers, family members, patients, therapy. You have to collaborate with a lot of people. The doctors here at the hospital, the doctors at hospice. It's just a lot of moving parts. So it can be a little overwhelming sometimes, but I'll probably do a sit-down video to just kind of break it down, give the pros and cons that I have noticed in the last couple of weeks of me working here. All right, y'all, so it is definitely a few days after the last time y'all saw me. I ended up being off from work what day was that? Because I worked the weekend, so I vlogged Monday while I was at work. And apologies if the wind is messing up the audio, because I'm outside. As you can see, I'm at the lake. I was off Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday I was supposed to go work at my PRN job, but they canceled me, and that is one of the cons to working PRN. I'm pretty sure if you follow me on any other social media, plugging in right here, if you follow me on any other social media, we've talked about the pros and cons to PRN. Definitely the pros are you get paid way more money and you are way more flexible because you're not required to do all of the stuff that staff nurses are required to do. Me, on my PRN job, I'm required to work 4 shifts out of 6 weeks, and 2 of those 4 days has to be a weekend, so a Saturday and a Sunday, but they don't have to be consecutive. It could be a Saturday, 2 weeks later I can do a Sunday, or I can knock all my days out if I want to, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Either way it goes, that's my PRN job. But one of the downsides to being a PRN is you get canceled first. So I was canceled on Wednesday, which is fine. I really wasn't tripping. I needed the 2 days off. I may go in for a couple of hours to make sure I get my annual education done, just to have some hours on my paycheck. And I worked yesterday because today is Friday. I worked Thursday. Out of the whole day, I only had one appointment. I admitted the patient for congestive heart failure with atherosclerotic aortic disease with angina and related COPD, because sometimes when you have patients with CHF and COPD, they kind of like intertwine, and it's kind of like which one came first, the chicken or the egg. Did you start having respiratory issues first, or did you start having heart issues first, and that's what led to your respiratory? Nobody really knows, because all of my nursing people, y'all should know, the heart pumps the blood through the body, the circulatory system. It comes back through the lungs, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. As you know, these systems work hand in hand. So when one system is lacking, it puts more stress on the other system, which makes that system start to fail as well. So you never really know which one was messed up first. Was it the lungs messed up first, which put more stress on the heart, which caused the heart to fail? Or did the heart start failing and put more pressure on the lungs? So that's that. But y'all need to give me some hand claps down in the comment section, because y'all need to be proud of me. I don't know how long it's gonna last with this consistency, but life has been tearing me every way but loose. When I tell you, if it was problems to be had, it was problems to be had. One of the kids got suspended for a week from school. And that was kind of rough on me, because for this particular child, I have been going above and beyond. I'm going to try to get through this spiel without crying. I have gone above and beyond. We've done therapy. I mean, we're still going to therapy, but I put them in therapy. You know, I try to give a little bit of extra love TLC, you know, to kind of help offset some of the issues we've been having. And it kind of hurts when it feels like all of the stuff you're doing is not, is in vain. It's like I dedicate every single week to making sure you get to your therapy, and then sometimes we got to see a psychiatrist, a psychologist. Like, we have to see multiple doctors, and I dedicate my time because, you know, at the end of the day, it's your kid. You want to set them up for success, and when you see them struggling, you try to help. And sometimes it's like stuff that's out of your control. So yeah, and not only was I fighting with my kids, I'm fighting with my husband. We had a big fight, which led for me having a big fight with my mom. Man, my sister aren't seeing eye to eye right now. Y'all, it's been a week. So when I tell you that sometimes when you see like people out here on YouTube and we're sharing our journey and we're sharing our lives, that it's not always aesthetically pleasing. I know some people may only pick up the camera when life is great. I'm one of the people that put the camera down when I'm going through stuff, just to focus, because my family, my marriage, not just my family as far as my children, but like with my parents, I'm very close with my parents and my sister. Like, that's my best friend. So for me to be at odds with everybody, I know I'm part of the problem right now, but hurt people. And I was hurt by things that wasn't in my control, and now that people, which caused me to become toxic and hurt other people that did not have anything to do with my initial hurt. So saying that without really going into detail about any of the other situations, it's just been a very rough week. So that's why I was not recording. It was a lot of emotions, and it's no way I can really always pick up this camera and cry on it. So I'm moving through some of this stuff. So when I'm inconsistent, it's not just because I don't take this seriously, because I do. It's just sometimes when life is lifing, I pay attention to it. So anyways, Friday, today is the end of my work week. I already did a couple follow-up calls. I'm probably just gonna chill out here by the lake and pray or whatever until they give me another appointment, or until it's time to pick Chastity up from school.